passionately created a modern, inviting cockpit that now sets the blueprint for all future Jaguar interiors. Our design team have lovingly created some beautiful new details, pushing them to the next level of luxury and tactility. The driver feels more immersed, with more intuitive and engaging controls. The interior feels more spacious and considered, through softer forms and dramatic eyeline colour splits. The centre console is faster in profile, joining the instrument panel where it integrates beautifully our curved touchscreen. More on that later. This is a brand new crafted interior in both its architecture and its materials, for a tranquil cabin space and a calming occupant experience. Before I tell you about the all-new technologies, I'm going to ask Siobhan to explain what our choice of colour materials has brought to this wonderful new interior.
The colour and material designers have worked very closely with the interior and exterior design team to achieve a quality feel for F-Pace and XF, using the right materials, details and craftsmanship throughout the interiors. There is a wonderful simplicity to Jaguar interiors, but you will gradually discover some of the finer details. We see our Jaguar interiors as sanctuaries, and so soft, warm, empathetic tones resonate in our luxury models. Colour selection needs to align with our Jaguar core values, contemporary British design and aesthetic. We have used distinctive interior and exterior colour choices that amplify the elegance and redefine performance characteristics of a Jaguar. On the interior, we have introduced lighter coloured lowers below the beltline to enhance the perception of space. This is demonstrated in the XF and includes a two-tone steering wheel, further contributing to the colour harmony. The steering wheel is leather wrapped with machined metal gear shift paddles. It's a simple touch, but one that elevates the area immediately in front of the driver. The R-Dynamic Sport specification is more clearly defined by the colours, materials and colour split combinations that we have used. Again, we're using colour more generously, as you can see here with this Mars red in an ebony interior. Tactility is another way in which to communicate luxury. Around the interiors, your hand will touch upon materials that exude authenticity, such as the open pore wood veneers, the engine spin aluminium and its beautiful soft leathers. Almost all touchpoint surfaces are trimmed with soft touch materials, adding to the feeling of comfort and warmth. Allow me to point out the driver selector, which makes its debut in the F-Pace. This is a vital touch point and communicates performance, luxury and quality. It fits perfectly in the palm of your hand and is enriched with a cricket ball stitch detail. The Jaguar brand has a rich heritage. We have used historical layering, taking an element from our past and reinventing in a modern context. An example of this is our iconic Jaguar lozenge logo, which we have used to create a monogram pattern. We've used this decoration on leather seat facings, rotary dials, and within the headlights. These charming details will reveal themselves to you over time as part of your Jaguar ownership experience. Now let's look at how we've introduced technology into this cabin.
In today's cars, technology plays an ever-increasing role in the driving experience. From cameras and sensors to lighting tech to interfaces in the cabin. But we want to continue that physical connection between driver and car because that's what a Jaguar should have. There are a couple of great examples of this here inside the new F-Pace interior. For infotainment, we have the next generation bevy Pro. This is our all-new, faster, smarter and connected system, which you'll hear more on later. It's the focal point in the cabin for infotainment, vehicle information and connected apps and services. And we've worked with our tech experts to develop a brand new, intuitive installation for it. We have this floating 11.4-inch curved glass HD touchscreen with this incredibly slim profile. It's custom formed, following the curvature of the instrument panel. It floats above the centre console, bringing the interface within easy reach. This elegant magnesium frame gives that clean, modern and sculpted feel. At Jaguar, we incorporate technology in a way that's always there, intuitive to use, and is empowering, not overpowering. When it comes to driver controls, they must be seamless and intuitive. Jaguars still retain some elements of physical tactility, such as the new rotary Jaguar Drive control. This is a smart, multifunction user interface which reduces switch count from the center console, but at the same time keeps that engaging, eyes-on-road experience for the driver. Touch points like this are vital in communicating our sporting lineage, not only in the way that they feel, but in terms of the way that they move and react. The steering wheel is the primary connection between car and driver, so in Jaguar design, it's vitally important. The new wheel is one of the highlights for me as it embodies our beautiful form language, as you can see from these sculpted spokes. It also has to provide an instinctive interface for the driver controls, and that's why you see we have introduced the I-Pace steering wheel design. Its hidden till lit controls are reducing visual clutter whilst increasing functionality and emphasising modern luxury. Now let's move to the new XF, where I can show you what our interior changes mean in a saloon environment. You'll see lots of the same philosophy, of course, and this really lifts the XF cabin, which again is all new. This is now a true Jaguar sports saloon. Everything we've described in terms of the quality and materials and their use around the cabin can be felt here just like in F-Pace. The lower saloon driving position naturally delivers a different type of sportiness and comfort. There are other distinctive ways in which we've increased the luxury of the XF cabin. For example, the doors now integrate a wraparound grab handle, which adds to the sense of visual drama. This elegant touch point, again shared with F-Pace, proudly communicates a feeling of solidity and quality.